Welcome back. Continuing to help us get our life plan in place is David L. Carrier. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Leanne. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Hope you had a great weekend.
I did. We stayed up late, went
trying to see that
past
moon.
9 o'clock,
Yeah.
looking at the, looking for the blood moon. Didn't work out that way, though.
Clouds ruined it for us.
Yeah. Well, we kept the little kid up, 7-year-old, kept him up until it started.
Yep.
And then after the Lions finished losing, then we went back out again, so leaving. But
it's my shocked face right there.
Yeah.
All right. As always, you've submitted some questions to us that people have actually brought to your attention. The first one we're going to start with today is Medicaid. Must the house be sold or can it be kept? Yeah,
this is one of those things that a lot of misconceptions out there. I mean, everyone's like, well, the house is protected, the state won't take it, et cetera, et cetera. That doesn't mean that it's safe, because there is no provision in the Medicaid for you to pay the taxes and the utilities and the insurance and the upkeep. Those all, who's going to pay for those? The answer is the kids. Frequently the kids will pay for a little while and then they'll get sick and tired of paying, and now you lose the house anyway. Bottom line, Medicaid won't take the house. The state of Michigan won't take your house. But if you screw up your Medicaid application, the nursing home will. So they'll sue mom and dad, and then mom or dad, because they're not being paid. And so it's really important, when you look at these, do mom and dad get to keep the house? Well, if dad's in the nursing home, mom can stay in the house, provided she pays all the bills, we don't lost the roof to the house.
I said you need a roof for the house
terrible.
first before she stays there.
You see, that's the problem. When you don't do the maintenance, you lose the roof.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's the idea. Mom can keep the house, provided that dad's bills are being paid. And if they're not being paid, then it's the nursing home that'll come after the house, not the state of Michigan. So can you keep the house? The short answer is yes. The longer answer is not always. The even longer answer is, in most other states, in almost every other state except Michigan and Pennsylvania, the state is coming after the house. The state puts we call them a Medicaid mortgage. They put a lien against the property, a lien against the house, right off the bat. And so selling it or transferring, you can't do that anymore. Michigan doesn't have it yet, but that's one of the things we're planning ahead for. We figure that sooner or later, how long is Michigan going to let the houses go? I don't figure very long. So we're planning ahead to take care of that right now. Okay.
One other question real quick. We have a couple minutes left.
Yep, sure.
We never really talk about veterans much, but does the Veterans Aid and Attendance Program apply to elderly independent living facilities? You can explain some of the background on this one.
Here's the way that works. If you served during a period of war, whether it's the Spanish-American War, First World War, Second World War, Korea, Vietnam, the Persian Gulf, all those things. Then you're eligible for something. If you're the vet, you're entitled to the improved disability pension. For the spouse, it's the improved death pension. This gets shorthanded as the aid and attendance pension. Aid and attendance is a level. It's the third level of this pension. Confusing, right? Bottom line, if you're the surviving spouse, you can get $1,000 a month. If you're the vet, around $2,000 a month to be applied to assisted living, long-term care, at-home care. But the way it works is if you have $2,000 of income, right, you're not getting anything. But if we deduct your medical expenses, all right, whatever we can deduct below $2,000, it's not exactly $2,000, it's one of those adjusted numbers,
right.
but just figure, right? So you've got $1,500 a month of expenses. Okay, now they say, all right, now your income is $500. We're going to give you the VA pension back up to $1,000, back up to $2,000 if you're the vet, $1,000 if you're the surviving spouse. So this is one of those programs that can be really beneficial, very beneficial to veterans. But again, and we have a free report on this as well. On the Medicaid, there's a free report on this. We'll give you a copy of the government report. It's an FTC report where a lot of people are doing crazy things, giving stuff away to their kids with no possibility of recourse, setting up what they call completed gift trusts, things like this. These are techniques that work. They're legal techniques. They work so far. They won't next year, but they will work right now. The problem is they disqualify people now from the Medicaid with no recourse. There's no way to back up and take a different path. The planning that we do, we say, yeah, we're going to go down this road, but if we have to back up and try a different path, you can always do it. You got to be very, very careful with the VA stuff because lot of people making bad decisions. Get the free report or come to a life plan workshop. You know, we talk about it there as well.
Absolutely. All right. And of course, to learn more about those life plan workshops, you can always give them a call at 616-361-8400 or toll free 888-463-2843. Stop by and visit them at 4965 East Beltline, and you can visit them at davidcarrierlaw.com.
And you know, we are doing the workshops now in Holland and Muskegon as well at our new locations.
Okay. Fantastic. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
Absolutely.